Hey guys, happy Sunday. I'm coming to you fresh from the pickleball court, all sweaty and gross, but I really wanted to just jump on YouTube for a couple minutes before hitting the showers because this has been sort of stirring all morning. It was an interview I listened to with an author named Rob Bell. It was an interview from years and years ago. And one of the things he said that I just keep seeing on my own more deeply is that whatever is arising in this moment, when it's boiled down to the most internal experience, so just sensations, emotions, and then the stories going on in our minds, whatever this experience is right now is trustworthy. Even if that experience looks like what we would call um, an unmet expectation, a challenge, or even a crisis. And in this interview I was listening to with Rob Bell, he said in all his travels around the world, he loved meeting all these people that he called wide awake people. And he said you can spot the people who are wide awake, like fully aware and in life, because there's a joy and a peace to them. There's a calmness, even in the midst of craziness or chaos. There's a smile that comes through their eyes, even in the midst of sadness or challenge. And I love that so much because he says when he meets those people, one of the first questions that comes to his mind is, um, when did you suffer? How did you suffer? Because it seems that the people who are the most awake and the most aware have gone through some type of challenge or crisis that sort of forced them to break away from that status quo and decades of conditioning and learning and be fully still and present and curious about what is this? Who am I? What is this all about? And so, one of the things I say a lot with my clients or even in office hours is I love this phrase, can this just be a hard day? Or like when I wake up in the morning, if things are starting to feel a little like off, I'll just say, oh, this is a hard day, isn't it? Thanks. This is going to be a hard day. And I mean that in the best way because I've seen through my own challenges that it's in the actual challenge that the greatest growth and expansion and capacity, like just this opening up to sense what is real and true beyond our conditioned learning. It's in the midst of those challenges and those quote hard days that we tend to really, I don't know, I feel like we shed layers of skin that are just too tight. We shed layers of belief that don't serve us anymore. And so the hard days, meaning days that don't meet my mind's expectations, days that might feel uncomfortable, days that some outside of me might describe as bad or awful. I don't see them that way. So when something comes up that your mind can't make sense of why this is happening, what if? Just just what if? This isn't something you have to believe, but what if it's like that because something in the very center of it, whatever the challenge is, the health challenge, the relationship challenge, the financial challenge, whatever the challenge, the crisis, the pain, whatever it is, what if right in the center of it, not at the end of it, not when you get through it, but in it is the good stuff, is the treasure, is the unbinding, the shedding of old skin, and the shedding of old beliefs that don't serve you. It's kind of cool when you can just sort of relax into, oh, this is a hard day, or this is a hard moment. Okay. To me, that just means this is a growth moment. This is a growth day. This is a growth season. It is trustworthy. And there's just something very innately relaxing, even in the midst of the most intense tension or constriction. I know it seems illogical and paradoxical, but the further I go into this exploration, the more illogical it becomes to my little brain, my little mind. If today is hard for you, if this moment feels hard for you, whatever that might mean for your life, is it possible that maybe you're exactly where you're meant to be, and that something in this very moment that is called challenge or crisis has something in it that is, I don't know, I wish I had a better word to explain what this is. This, the growth in your capacity to love, to be in touch with joy, peace that passes all understanding, joy that makes no sense to a mind. Could this crisis or challenge, could it actually be something very trustworthy? I hope that helps a tiny bit if you're feeling a little bit wobbly today or a lot wobbly today. I'm here if you ever want to reach out. I always love hearing from you guys. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.